friends, I hope you're doing so well. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out some new polygel from Paddie. So Paddie's polygel is made specifically for beginners, so I'm going to put it to the test today. Y'all know that polygel isn't my best medium, so if I can do some super epic cute nails with it today, then I am super confident that so can y'all. Before we get into it though, I did want to mention that this video is sponsored by Paddie, so thank you so much to Paddie for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate the support. Now without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here is the package that they sent me. They actually sent me two packages, and I'm not 100% sure what exactly is in these packages, so I'm really excited to open these up and see everything that they sent me. Let's get into it. So they sent me two of their at-home polygel starter kits. So I'm assuming these probably each have different colors. So in one of these, we've got the UV LED flash curing lamp, and it's 16 watts max. So you're definitely gonna need a larger UV lamp to fully cure them, but this is perfect for flash curing. We've got some dual forms, which these are pretty basic dual forms. Honestly, these aren't my favorite to use, but it's nice to have them. Got some slip solution, a white polygel, a brush, so flat square on one side, and a nice old spatula on the other side. I could always use more polygel brushes. Mine get super crusty. And then a little nail clip to hold the dual forms on if you prefer using one of those. And then it comes with this little booklet. Super basic starter polygel kit. I'm assuming that the second one is also very similar, if not the exact same thing, but maybe just a different color. We've got an eggplant color instead of white. And it's a good thing that they wrapped these slip solutions because this one seems to have exploded a little bit. But luckily, slip solutions is basically just isopropyl alcohol, so... And let's get into the second bag. So first, they sent me two different kinds of full cover tips that they sell. They sent me the medium coffin ones and the long coffin ones. And I actually asked them to send me some full cover tips because I saw that they sell them on their website. And I really do prefer to use full cover tips instead of dual forms. So I was really happy that they were able to send these. They sent me a little electric nail file, so an e-file. Ooh, a little package of something, which I'm assuming is going to be some polygels. Oh, that's so cute. It has like a little ribbon. Oh, cute. Okay, so it has some little nail stamps, like a stamping plate. I've actually never used a stamping plate, but I have a few of them now at this point, so maybe today I'll use it. The little jelly stamper, their base coat and their top coat, and finally two more colors of their polygel, which is the blue sapphire and the soft pink. Oh, actually, just kidding, there's one more. Clear coffee. And then finally, we've got a little cuticle oil, which is pink. And if y'all don't know, I am obsessed with pink at the moment, but if y'all know me, you probably already know. So you already know that I'm obsessed with this pink cuticle oil, and I hope it smells good. So I'm actually just gonna check that out right now. Okay, not gonna lie, it doesn't smell like anything, but it's pink, so it's fine. They also sent a gel nail polish remover, which I'm very curious about. I'm wondering if this is just like one of those ones that you kind of put on the gel. Whoa, that is like the consistency of a liquidy applesauce. And it doesn't really have any instructions. It just says quick remove nail gels. I'm kind of assuming it's one of those things that if you have like a layer of gel like this, you can put it on top and it will maybe remove it. And then finally, a liquid peel off latex tape. And this one I'm pretty sure is just like, I guess you could use it as a really quick peel off base coat, but mostly what I think this would be used for is to put around your cuticles and your skin, anywhere that you feel like you might get some gel on it and you don't want gel touching your skin. So then you can do your nails, and then after you're done doing your nails and they're all cured, you can peel the latex off and your skin will be free of any gel. No allergies. All right, so that is everything that Paddie sent me to test out for you guys today. I'm excited to do my nails. I'm gonna do a whole 10 fingers today. I know it's rare that I do it, but I'm really feeling like having two hands that are the same. So let's get into this. So I'm actually going to start by opening up this e-file because I want to use it to rough up my nails and get them all nice and prepped. I mean, I already did do my nail prep and I have my rubber base coat on there, and I actually filmed an in-depth video about how I do my prep every single time I do a new set, because I know usually I come on here and I've already done it. I just filmed that for you guys just in case any of you were wondering, and I will leave a little iCard up there so you can go check it out if you would like. But yeah, I do need to rough this up so so that we can do some nails over it, because right now you can see it's pretty smooth and shiny. Okay, it goes up to 20,000 RPM. That's good enough. That's definitely good enough for polygel. Polygel is usually easier to file than acrylic is. Oh, and here's the wire. This is a lot like the first e-file that I ever used. Okay, and it didn't come with any other bits. Could use this bit to rough up my nails, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use one of the other bits that I have. I prefer to just use a mandrel with like a medium grit sanding band to rough up my nails, because I think this one would kind of more start to remove the gel, which is not what I want. And plug it in. Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness, that scared the shite out of me. I plugged it in and I guess I didn't notice that the controller was on the on position. That was a little scary. Let's do this. So I'm just gonna use it somewhere in the middle, and I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly rough up the surface of all of my nails. Keep in mind that I do have a layer of rubber base gel on my nails right now, and I would not be roughing up my natural nails with a mandrel like this in an e-file. I would either use a much softer cuticle bit or much finer sanding band, but I would probably just use a buffer. So now the surface of that gel is all nice and roughed up, and I think I'm going to size out my tips. Ooh, and I'm kind of conflicted on whether to go with the medium or the long, because I usually always do long, but for some reason the medium is kind of tempting right now. You know what? I think I'm just gonna start by opening both of them. Ooh, damn, these are long. I actually was not expecting them to be this long. I feel like usually for some reason when they say long, it's not always this long. This is long, like this is nice and long. I feel like this is more like an extra long almost. Well, if that's long, let's see the medium. Okay, here's the medium, and the medium is also matte. So just to show you, here's the size comparison between the medium and the long. I feel like that's a pretty big jump, but I'm not complaining about it, because when I say long, that's the long I'm talking about. Okay, that's the long I'm talking about. That is long like I like long. Oh, like I love these long ones so much, but I'm kind of tempted to do the medium because I just like changing it up sometimes and not constantly doing long, because if I do too much long, then I start getting bored of long, but I think that these are just too nice to not use. So I'm gonna use them. We're gonna go with the long. I will definitely probably end up using these in another video though, don't worry. Epic. So I'm just gonna size all of these out real quick, and I am planning on using the lazy girl method, which is where you put the polygel on the underneath of the full cover tip and then put the whole thing on your nail, kind of like a dual form, but then you don't pop off the full cover tip. To do this method, I actually find that it's easier if you size out your tips a little bit bigger. So I sized out all 10 fingers. So what I'm actually gonna do now is I'm going to customize the tips a little bit around the cuticles to make the area where the cuticle is a little bit more round so that they fit my nail just a little bit better. And I'm just gonna do that by taking a regular wooden file and just filing the cuticles a little bit until I'm happy with how they fit. So now that the fit is all perfectly customized around the cuticles, which honestly just makes the whole process a lot easier when you're filing them once they're on your nails and everything. It just makes everything look so nice and clean. There's only one more thing that we have to do to prep before we can start getting into the polygel, and that is to rough up the inside of all of these tips so that they are prepared for the polygel to stick. I'm just going to do that with the e-file in the same sanding band, and I'm just going to rough them up just a little bit, just putting the e-file at a high enough level that the sanding band isn't like stopping or getting stuck. and just kind of lightly roughing up the inside of the whole tip so that the polygel has something to grab onto, because since I'm using the lazy girl method, I don't want these full cover tips popping off. I want the full cover tip to stay on once I cure these nails on. And this is just like a really easy method to use if you're not good at shaping nails yet. Alright, so now that we've finally got all of the full cover tips prepped, we can finally get into the polygel. I am so excited. I unwrapped all of them and I removed all of the little seals so that y'all didn't have to watch me struggle doing that. And now it is time to swatch them. So I'm gonna actually swatch them on this little nail wipe because it's white and I feel like it's the perfect size to do 6 little swatches and have a little swatch card. So let me bring y'all up nice and close here. So first we have soft pink, blue sapphire, eggplant, white, and finally clear coffee. Okay, these colors are low-key a lot nicer than I was thinking they were gonna be, and that sounds really bad, but like these colors do not match the color on the package very well. I mean, like, look at the blue sapphire color and then look at it on the paper. I mean, it might just be because on the package, it's on a black background and on here, it's on a white background, which actually does change your perception of what the color looks like. So that could be it. All I'm saying is I'm very, very happy with these colors. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. I'm getting really excited because like we have such a cute pink, such a cute blue, such a cute purple. Like those are literally like my favorite colors. Okay, I love purple, pink, and blue. If there was like a green in here, it would be amazing. But anyway, I love how they also included this nude and this white because this nude and this white are just like perfect for French tips, perfect for baby boomer, just like they're good. These are like essential colors. I love these colors. So much fun. I can't wait to have a full 10 set of fingers be the same. Let's do it. You guys, Michaels had like a 40% off everything coupon, which is like super rare. So I got all of these little glitters and sequins in the resin section. They're so cute and look how perfect that these colors go together. I don't know how I could make this look bad with these colors and glitter. Like, I don't really think it's possible to make it look bad. So now I'm even more excited. I'm actually going to attach my full cover tips to these little stands because it'll be a lot easier to put the polygel on and everything if I can hold it on this little stand. So I'm just gonna attach those just 5 at a time using my little glue dots. Okay, so I think for this set, I'm just going to stick to the pink, the blue, and the purple. I was kind of thinking of marbling it with the white, which could look cool if I like, but I'm not sure I am confident that I can do that very well. So for now, I'm just gonna stick to the solid colors, and I'm gonna alternate between the pink, the blue, and the purple. And so on these tips, I want to start by doing like an ombre with the glitters. So like putting the glitter at the top and ombreing it down. And obviously I'm gonna match the glitter to the color of the polygel. So I'm just gonna grab the base coat. And I'm just gonna start by applying the base coat to where I want the glitter to be. So now that I've got all the base coat on, I'm going to put the glitter into the base coat. So I'm gonna start with like my larger sequin glitters and I'm gonna pick them out with my tweezers. And I'm just gonna place them one by one into the tip, but I'm not gonna cure them yet. And I think I'll alternate between the little white hearts and the little white flowers for each nail. Okay, so there's all like the heart and flower sequins in there, and I actually decided to flash cure that for 30 seconds before I go in with the finer glitter. And I think I actually decided that I only want to apply the finer glitter like from the top halfway down through the sequins, so only like that much of the nail, and I kind of want it to ombre down. So I'm gonna go back in with the base coat and apply the base coat just to that little top part that I was talking about. And I really don't need a lot of base coat, just enough that the glitter sticks in there and will cure in there when I cure it. And now I'm just going to take my little flat brush and I'm gonna wipe it with some alcohol to kind of get rid of that crusty stuff. And now it's all ready. I'm going to dip that in a little bit of base coat so that the glitter will stick to it. And then I'm going to use that to apply the glitter just to the top, and I'm gonna wipe it off in between each color. Okay, I just finished putting all the glitter on, and these are looking so cute already with the glitter. This pink glitter is so cute with like the rainbow iridescent reflection, and the purple one has this really pretty blue reflection that's not even showing up on camera, as pretty as it is in real life. And oh my goodness, this glitter is blessing my eyeballs at the moment, and I am so excited to put this polygel on. So I'm going to pop this in my UV lamp to cure. Also, I just want to show you guys how smart I am. I opened this glitter completely upside down, so this is gonna be really fun to close. I did it! Oh my goodness, I'm really surprised that I actually did that without spilling like half of it out. Yay! Yay! Alright, so all the glitter is cured on there. Look at how cute! And now we are ready for the polygel. So I am going to be matching the color of the glitter to the color of polygel. So I'm gonna grab out the sapphire, soft pink, and the eggplant. And bro, this eggplant, this is what I'm talking about when I say that the color didn't match. This looks more like a burgundy color, and then the color of the actual polygel is like a lilac, like super pretty, either like lilac or lavender color. I love this color so much. One of my favorite purple shades ever. Anyway, let me grab out some of this slip solution and put it in my little crusty heart dish. I'm actually just going to like stab a hole in this. This slip solution, like it's spilt out onto the bottle and it feels like oily or something. Like it feels like oil. And I'm just going to squeeze it out along the entire length. Boom. Another thing that I noticed about this polygel is it is super easy to squeeze out of the tube. Like, I am having a wonderful time squeezing this out of the tube. No joke, it's so soft. And it's like maybe 70 degrees today in San Diego, so it's a really nice day, I must say. But the weather isn't like super warm, not anything crazy. So now I'm just gonna make sure that the entire inside of this tip is covered with the polygel, making sure it gets all the way up on all of the side walls. You want to make sure the entire tip is covered. And I'm going to try to keep it a bit thinner down by the nail bed area, just because if it gets too thick, it might all squeeze out when I go to put it on. Dude, I do not know if it's just the slip solution that is making it so incredibly easy to do this. This is like the easiest time that I've ever had moving polygel. Like, I'm not even joking. That was so easy. Look how smooth that is. Look how smooth that is. Like, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever enjoyed like polygel this much. Okay, so now I'm gonna put a little bit of base coat on the back of this. Usually I do this just to kind of like smooth out the back before I put it on. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of unnecessary for this one because the back is already so smooth. I'm just gonna do it anyway to make sure it's like extra smooth and also to add a bit of extra grip when I go to put it on my nail. Never go wrong with adding a bit more base coat, you know? Look at that. I am in love. That is literally as smooth as butter. Okay, let's put her on. So before I put it on, I'm going to give my nail a wipe with some 91% isopropyl alcohol to make sure it's nice and dehydrated. There's no oils, no dirt. Nice and clean. Okay, so I have my little flash curing lamp set up over here to the side. I can't have it in frame because the wire is too short for me to keep it in frame and keep it plugged in. So it's gonna be off here to the side, and I'm going to use it when I flash cure this nail on, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this off of the stand and place it on top of my nail. And I'm not gonna push it down. I'm kind of just gonna place it there like that. Make sure it's straight. Perfect. Wow, I sized these tips out so well. Oh my goodness. Damn, I'm so proud of myself right now of how well this is going. Honestly, was not expecting this. Okay, and now I'm going to flash cure it. That little flash curing lamp did have a timer. I think it was a 1-minute timer. So this is stuck on there. But the back is definitely not fully cured. So I'm actually going to give this a little flash cure from the back as well, just so that no dirt gets under there. And then at the end, once all of the tips are flash cured on, I am going to fully cure it for an entire minute inside my big 48-watt UV LED lamp. Oh my goodness, this is looking so cute. I am so happy. Yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go straight into the second one. And for this, I'm going to use my blue. I'm just going to put one long line across the entire nail. Dip my brush in this slip solution and just pat that polygel down. I'm gonna make sure that it's covering the entire tip, up all of the sidewalls. Make sure that it's a little bit thinner towards the nail bed area. And once the polygel is covering the whole nail like that, I'm going to put on a thin layer of base coat and then use that to smooth out the back real good and also add a bit more holding power to the nail. The polygel really just makes it so nice and smooth back there. Like, look at how perfect that looks. Oh my, I don't think I've ever had polygel this smooth. I'm not gonna lie, that's just too good. Like, yummy. That is so good. Okay, so now that's ready to put on. So before I put it on, I'm gonna give my nail a good wipe with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm gonna pop this off the stand and I am going to place it on top of my nail, and I'm not going to push it down too much. I'm just gonna kind of place it on top because I don't want the polygel to squirt out a bunch. And once I am happy with it and it doesn't look crooked, I am gonna go ahead and just flash cure that on. And once the top has been flash cured, the bottom is still not cured. So I'm just gonna take my brush and make sure that it's all nice and smooth back here. And then I'm also going to flash cure it from the bottom. And there we go. You can definitely see my base coat a little bit more through this one, either because it's more transparent or just because I had to push it down a little bit more for it to fit my nail because I didn't size it out as well as I did the thumb, but it still looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on all of the rest of them the exact same way, and I'm just gonna speed through it so that we aren't here for eternity. Also, I'm deciding to not use the clip that it came with, like to hold on the full cover tip while I'm curing it, because in my past experiences, that literally just makes all of the polygel squirt out and it just kind of pushes the tip on too hard to the nail. So that's why I'm just kind of placing it on top of the nail instead of using the clip. It just works a lot better for me, and that's what I would suggest to do. So I actually went ahead and filed these up off camera because, I don't know, I was just like really nervous to file these. Not like nervous, but I just really wanted to file them because they were just bugging me and they looked so chunky, lumpy, and I just really just wanted to do it. I didn't want to talk, I just wanted to do it. You know, like, when you need to file, file. don't talk. So I filed and they look so much better now. Oh my goodness. And these pastel colors, I'm dying for them. They're so cute. I cannot wait to top coat them. It's crazy how excited I am about them. But we have an issue to deal with first, and that's this thumb over here. Okay, so this is what happened. I flash cured it on, and then while I was trying to take one of the other ones off of a stand, it came off. So then I had to try to put it back on, and it just didn't go back on the right way. And then when I filed it, there's just like a big gap down here that I need to fill in with a bit more polygel. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I did buff it, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a tiny bit of base coat. I don't want this part to like end up popping off. I'll just give that little bit like a 30-second cure with my handheld lamp. Okay, and I'm gonna try to go in with literally just the tiniest bit. Also, while I was putting the glitter in the other tips off camera, I literally spilt like 3 of the glitters, and it was just super frustrating. So yeah, that's part of the reason why I filed them up off camera, because I just needed a moment to just like do stuff off camera, drink some Monster, recuperate, you know, take a breather. I mean, I've gotten to a point where I drink caffeine literally 20 minutes before I go to bed, and I'm laying in bed and I'm like just so mentally exhausted. Even though my body's not tired, I just tell myself, look, the caffeine is literally just telling your brain that you're not tired, but you are exhausted, so sleep. And then I like fall asleep within 10 minutes. So I'm fine. I'm all good. Okay, that looks so much better. I'm going to give that a 60-second cure. I'm just going to give that a quick buff to make sure that everything is still smooth and even. Okay, so that buff kind of backfired because that happened. And now I have to fix that. One moment. Voila! I fixed it. It's fixed. And I didn't buff it this time because I'm scared to buff it and for the same thing to happen again. But look how smooth that looks. That looks pretty dang smooth to me. And you know what? I think that I'm so happy with these and that I'm going to top coat them. So let's get out that top coat, shall we? Let's top coat these babies and call it a day. Call it a day. Ooh, I can't wait to see the glitters pop out of here. Oh my goodness. Ooh, this top coat is thick. Ready? Oh my goodness. Look at how thick that top coat is. Wow. Wow. Dude, that is so nice. Oh my goodness. So thick and smooth. So smooth. So smooth. Amazing. It's so shiny. So shiny. I'm gonna flash cure it so that it doesn't move around everywhere. I know that they also sent those stamping plates, but to be honest, I've never used stamping plates before and I don't really feel like using them. I don't really know how to use them. And they didn't send any like gel polishes or anything for me to use with them. So it's okay. It's fine. I think that these are so super fire and cute. Just like these simple, cute pastel glittery shades. And I am just like, I feel like I am just popping off with the Easter and spring nails right now. Like, this is crazy. I'm in the spring spirit, y'all. I honestly wish that they sent like a big full-size thing of this top coat though, because this top coat is like so deliciously smooth and shiny. Honestly, I think it's my favorite top coat that I've ever used because it is just so thick and smooth and shiny. I was also thinking about putting charms and rhinestones and gems on these, which I think could have looked really cute. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with them how they look like this. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta like call it quits and say, you know what? I am going to enjoy these simple, cute, smooth nails where I don't have to worry about anything getting caught in my hair and just feel super sleek and cute and simple. And like, I mean, how simple are these really? Like, I feel like a lot of people would not consider this simple, but for me, these are simple. She's simple right now. You guys, I don't know if it's my exhaustion just like deceiving me right now, but this is like the glossiest glossy top coat I have ever seen. Like, these look so glossy. I don't know why. I feel like they're the glossiest nails that I've ever had on, and they just feel so sleek and so shiny, and I feel so cute with them on, and I am like literally in love with these colors and the glitter and the shininess, and oh my goodness. I love them. They are so cute. I cannot stop looking at them. My eyes are being blessed every second that I am looking at them. I really enjoyed all of these polygels and this whole system. I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to work with Paddie. Thank you, Paddie, again so much for sponsoring this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will of course leave all the information about Paddie and the links down in the description box below. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a like. It means the world to me and it helps me out a lot. I hope that you are having the most amazing day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you're going to sleep, cuties. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.